Look at this. It's the monorail. What a beautiful Southern California evening we have setting in here as the sun goes down in the west beyond downtown Disney here on Disneyland Drive in the city of Anaheim. Wow, it's so peaceful and full of strangers walking around, holding hands, listening to their iPods perhaps, just relaxing in a gruntled way, or disgruntled way. What's a gruntled way? I don't know. It's a sometimes vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the Sometimes Vlog. YouTube.com/JustinScarred is where you are. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad you came anyways. It's kind of like people that walk into your house for a party. You've never seen them before. Some of them you have, some of them you haven't. And you're just really excited to see them. Welcome, welcome. We're going to do wonderful things. We do all kinds of wonderful things on this vlog, don't we? Sometimes we walk around and talk. Sometimes we ride rides. Sometimes we talk to complete and total strangers. How you doing there, sir?
How's it going?
He's doing very well, probably. He didn't answer my question. He just asked me how's it going, and I didn't answer his question. So we both didn't answer each other's questions. So we're still strangers. It's a little windy out here on Disneyland Drive, not just because of the traffic, but also because the sun is setting, like I just said, over the old Disneyland Hotel back there. And I have stumbled, my friends, across a strange scene. We're gonna look at a couple of weird, unusual things on Disneyland Drive here, just west of Disneyland and just north of the giant hidden Mickey I showed you on Random Land. You wanna see the biggest hidden Mickey at the Disneyland Resort? Go and check out youtube.com/livefastlifepoor. You'll see it, it's just down there. Well, just north of that, where you turn off the pedestrian entrance into Disneyland, are a couple of weird, unusual things. I always call this the long, lonely walk of loneliness, because instead of taking a tram, you can actually walk your happy rump, hello everyone, between Disneyland and the parking garage without the necessity of taking the tram. And because I'm usually all by myself, this ends up being the long, lonely walk of loneliness. If any of you have the new Periscope app, you've seen me do live streams walking back and forth when I've exited the park or on my way into the park. I find that it's actually, excuse my voice, I find that it's actually faster usually to do this walk than it is to wait in the line for the tram. So if the tram's busy at all, might as well walk. Plus, you know, it keeps me fresh. You can see how fresh it keeps me. Okay, but just here, just about a quarter of the distance along Disneyland Drive, from that little pedestrian walkway that leads you from the back of downtown Disney all out onto the public street here on Disneyland Drive, but still a good distance to go before you get to the parking garage, is this. What the heck is this? It's an X, that's what it is. Why did I ask? I could have just as easily said. Anyway, it's an X on the ground. It marks the spot. I told you my voice was lost. My voice was lost because there was a crazy hit and run not too long ago over here, and that's a whole other story, and a few vlogs back. How you doing there, sir? Look at this X. What do you think this X means? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm actually kind of having fun with the whole lost voice thing. Nobody knows. Hi, everybody. Just looking at this X on the ground and wondering if there's treasure there. Because usually, X marks the spot for treasure. Look at that kid's hat. Ooh, these are some very serious people with their sunglasses on. Nobody really wants to talk on Disneyland Drive. You know, in Disneyland, strangers love to video bomb and talk. But when you see a crazy person just out on the street talking to a camera, no el taco para dinero. I don't speak Spanish. Look at this. Now, a lot of people have said, well, this is because of this street lighting thing here. There's some sort of X to mark the street lighting. That's impossible because there are many other utility box things, some of them for street lighting, some of them from other things, right over here along the walkway without any painted markings of any kind along Disneyland Drive. Look, here's another one right here, street lighting. Here's another one that might be gas or water. I think that's actually for the sprinklers. None of them have a painted X along the sidewalk. I have been around all the sidewalks all over the Disneyland Resort, and never have I seen, in the city of Anaheim, as a teenager and as an adult, and never have I seen a painted X randomly on a sidewalk that seemed to denote nothing. Now, a lot of people say, well, this is where they run all those Disneyland marathons, and they set up the big thing that goes over and people run under it. Wrong. That's actually a few feet this way, very close, but no cigar. X does not mark the spot of that either. What in the world is this X for? Because clearly this X has been painted on here more than once. You can see ghosting from an original painting and then some secondary painting. Disney pressure washes these sidewalks all the time, and I'm assuming they have the technology to have pressure washed this X off completely. I want to know, what is it? Look the other way. Is there anything over here? Nothing but bushes and sprinklers. Nothing but bush here. Nothing but bush here. It's like the 2001 election returns. Oh wait, I don't know what I'm talking about. 2000. I can't even think right now because the X is getting me so excited. I was trying to make a George Bush joke there and it fell flat. It was the worst Bush joke ever made. Look at this. An X on the ground. Okay, but that's not the weirdest thing that I've seen so far. If we're gonna wildly speculate, and by the way, we've gone to filming locations this week. We go to Disneyland all the time. Sometimes we have serious conversations or funny conversations, and I realize it's completely random, but it's the sometimes vlog. It's inviting you guys in to come along with me as I do some pretty weird stuff. And today, as I was walking down, you bumped into me. That's an old song lyric, but today as I was walking down the sidewalk here, not only did I pass the X and think, man, someday that's got to go into a vlog where we really discuss it. And by the way, I'm open to theories about the mysterious X. But for now, I'm sticking with that's straight up buried treasure. By the way, look, here we go. The more monorail. Let's look at that beautiful scenery. Alright, speaking of hidden Mickeys, you guys ever notice these beautiful hidden Mickeys up here? The tops of all the street lights along Disneyland Drive and in downtown Disney are Mickeys. Oh, isn't that nice? And look, isn't that nice? There's a lot of hugging happening here and carrying and strange people watching, people staring. Not a lot of talking though. No, anyway, as I was walking, I was about to turn down the second half of the long, lonely walk of loneliness and make my way into Disneyland when I noticed something weird in the street. So I says to myself, let's walk, not on the safety of the sidewalk, but here in the street itself and see what in the heck that is. Well, friends, it's an umbrella. Then I started thinking of all the weird things I sometimes find on the ground at Disneyland. You'll find weird pieces of string and parts of people's pins, jackets, one lonely shoe every once in a while. Usually people will put them on top of the trash cans or something so that the people who lost their things can find them. But this isn't in Disneyland. We're talking about a public street. There's an umbrella right there on the side of the road. There's not really anywhere to stop on the side of the road. That is the turn-in to go backstage behind the House of Blues and various other things for downtown Disney. And a few employee cars will go in and out of there. But for the most part, it's actually blocked off to the public. So the public doesn't really get to stop there. So somebody apparently just chucked their umbrella out the window. Weird? Not all that weird. But this is really weird. I saw the umbrella and thought to myself, there's an umbrella there. Maybe you should pick it up and keep it, or give it to Lost and Found, or fly away with it. It is Disneyland after all. And then I thought, what the heck is this? Are these road flares? What are these? They say Biohazard in them. Weird. How are you doing? I was just looking at this. Look at all these tubes. They say Biohazard on them. And there's glove containers. And then I noticed the notepads are from the Anaheim Police Department. What did they spill here, James? Who knows?
Mercy kit.
What is it?
Is there
some kind of biohazard kit. I just thought this is a very unusual thing to randomly walk across, isn't it?
Yeah.
At first I thought, oh my gosh, there might be some kind of needles or something on the road. And then I realized, wait, there's a whole bunch of gloves. Obviously, it's no big deal. But what's funny about this, and look how fast they got here to clean this up. What's funny about this is the police spilled. The police littered the side of the road. Look at, see, I'm assuming it's safe. Look at this. Ah! Yeah, the labels are inside. That means we're safe. Don't worry. I'm worried about you. You're a hero, James. Look at you. He's cleaning it up with his parents. I was very worried about the biohazard. Would you like some help? Now I feel like a jerk here. I'm gonna help James clean up the biohazard. We're cleaning up a biohazard together on the side of the road. See, the ceiling labels are still here, not sealed. So it's not officially a biohazard yet. Although I kind of wish I could keep them. I feel like that would be stealing from the police. They might come by and want this back. That's the funny part of it. The police littered all over the side of the road. I wonder who gives the police tickets for littering. All I know is that James is a hero, cleaning it up. Look at he's risking life and limb. Oh my gosh. Brave. You're my hero, James.
You have a good day.
You too. Look at that. So I wanted to show you guys the strange biohazard thing. I was gonna milk it for a lot more, but look how fast I saw that fall out of a car. Hello. I saw that fall out of the police vehicle about, I don't know, a minute or two before starting this vlog. And that's how fast they showed up within 10 minutes to clean up what was on the side of the road. Disney is pretty amazing, isn't it? James, what a hero there. Anyway, I thought it was funny, biohazard stuff on the side of the road. I was gonna milk down for a lot more laughs and get my face down close to it and be ridiculous, but they're just too quick. That's not even Disney property. That's a public sidewalk, and Disney's cleaning up the public sidewalk. I actually really do appreciate that about Disney. If you grew up in the city of Anaheim, Disney has spent quite a lot of money and resources to actually fix up and clean the city around Disneyland. And although, yeah, it's in their best interest to keep the area nice for tourism and stuff like that, I just thought, pretty cool right there. James, cleaning up. Look at beep beep. The tram is clear of the corner. They're ready to go fast. And a lot of people actually, hello.
Hi.
I was almost run down by twins. That would have been a good story. Not as good as the biohazard labels that the police spill all over the streets. Kind of bummed out. I was gonna go full TGRI and make a bunch of Ninja Turtles references, but you watched it. You watched my joke get popped. That was worse than the George Bush joke incident. No, it wasn't. Okay, well, some of these vlogs are crazy adventures, and some of them are just happenstance. You are walking the long, lonely walk of loneliness with me, right? You never know what you're gonna get. Today, we got some biohazard labors, and watch James, the hero of Disneyland, cleaning up that. I don't know about you, but my first thing wouldn't be like, it's fine, and just pick it up and throw it in the trash. He's a brave soul. Not because obviously there were no needles or anything dangerous there, but just to go and get it. I don't know. That's awesome. Anyway, okay, I can't think now. I'm walking into Disneyland for some more crazy adventures, and I'm trying to keep the vlog super short so that I can upload it from here so that you guys can see it, which necessitates doing some crazy low data. Or, low time so that there's low data being used. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm falling apart here. I better go recharge myself with an orange soda and start channeling the power of the Cobra to get my energy back. Maybe I should just ride the monorail next time and save my brain and body from all of this debilitating exercise. I don't know. Live Fast I Pour on Instagram. LiveFastIPour.Spreadshirt.com if you want one of these sweet Power of the Cobra t-shirts. And I'll see you guys on Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, etc., etc., etc. I'll see you guys later. Be careful of biohazard spills. Don't pick up stuff in the street unless you're helping a fella named James who was a treasure out. And if you see those crazy police, tell them not to litter. All right, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.